Watch the plastic shatter and the sparks fly as these two vehicles collide head-on at top speed. It is pure, high-stakes demolition. But look closer at the cockpit. The driver behind this wreckage is completely unfazed, nose twitching, sitting in absolute silence. It's a hamster. You have a household pet that typically spends half the day asleep in a pile of cedar shavings, suddenly thrust into the middle of a high-octane demolition arena. To safely drop a 2-ounce rodent into a miniature Thunderdome requires precisely engineered mechanics and a highly specific animal training regimen. This dirt arena is scaled down to the millimeter, built from compacted soil with custom barricades, tiny tire walls, and miniature stadium lighting to match the vehicles. This diagram shows the kinetic dissipation chassis. Elastic shock-absorbing bumpers surround an isolated central driving pod. Remote signals bypass the hamster compartment, routing straight to the wheels. Operators steer from the sidelines, keeping animals completely insulated from mechanical movements. The shock-absorbing chassis and decoupled steering remove physical risk. The animals stay inside an impact-proof bubble while the metal around them takes the hit. Long before the dirt starts flying, the competitors have to get used to their rides. We place them inside the stationary pods with treats, letting them explore the enclosed environment on their own terms. The early stages of this process are highly unpredictable. Often, the adrenaline-fueled roar of the miniature engines is met with a dramatic yawn and a 15-minute nap right on the starting line. We tracked every competitor's unique habits using these digital profile cards. This radar chart plots out specific metrics, scoring each hamster on variables like speed, overall chaos, and nap frequency. The profile for the eventual champion shows a different pattern. The chaos and focus levels push all the way to the outer edges of the radar chart, leaving the other stats behind. Success in the derby relies on an animal's natural, erratic energy, syncing with the timing of the human operator controlling the chassis. When the starting buzzer sounds for the first heat, the arena immediately fills with flying dirt. The operators hit their throttles hard, and the RC cars scatter across the track in erratic, zigzagging paths. Two distinct operator styles emerge in the dust: the accidental speedster, who floors it in a straight line, and the strategic saboteur, who lurks near the center to intercept the faster cars. This top-down tracking view shows how those styles interact. The vector arrows show the speedster committing to the outside lane, allowing the saboteur to cut across the center and time a T-bone block. With a massive volume of miniature cars on track, brutal pileups are inevitable. Yet, right on the edge of this 3-car wreckage, our eventual champion drifts through the narrowest remaining gap to stay active. Surviving these opening rounds requires a constant calculation of angles and speed, combined with enough luck to avoid the metal flying across the center of the track. The wrecked chassis are cleared away. Only the top-scoring contenders are left idling on the freshly raked dirt for the final, decisive heat. Right off the line, our high-chaos champion bogs down in the loose soil, instantly dropping a full vehicle length behind the primary rival. But that delay creates an opening. This trajectory breakdown shows the rival getting caught in the chaotic center pileup, while our champion, forced to the outside by their slow start, bypasses the jam. The rival attempts a desperation block, resulting in a head-on impact. The momentum spins the rival's chassis into the wall, leaving a wide-open lane. Inside the isolated central pod, the champion hamster sits entirely still, casually cleaning its whiskers as its car rolls across the center point of the arena alone. The ultimate victory was secured through engineered safety, unpredictable timing, and the rodent's natural resilience. We built a miniature podium to match the arena, complete with a tiny golden cup, giving our victorious driver a proper celebration. We also want to acknowledge all the other furry competitors, as these small, unpredictable creatures help to anchor a spectacle of absolute chaos and adorable determination. We are planning more tracks, vehicle classes, and miniature obstacle courses. Drop your suggestions in the comments, and we'll see you in the arena.